action.
I work with Harkins Theaters, the largest independently owned theater chain
Oh, wow.
in the US,
Okay.
which is where we get to see you slice and dice people with ice skates on the big screen.
Yes, I love that.
It's up to you to choose.
There's that great sequence in the beginning where you're learning the training and you're struggling, and your mentor basically says you're letting them dictate the rules.
Yeah.
I love that because I'm curious, in your career, when did you feel like you stopped letting others dictate the rules for you and you could start setting your own?
I think it's been like that my whole life. It's just kind of like built in my my character is just who I am. I'm someone that really knows what the next step is. Like, I know what I want to do. I have this gut feeling or whatever that is, like, telling me just that's the direction you need to go towards, you know, and I just go for it. And usually there's a lot of people that warn you about things that haven't even happened yet, you know, and it's been the challenge of my life to just put that aside and just keep going. It's going well so far.
Yeah, it's going really well so far.
You just made everything a whole lot worse.
I have to ask you about your backstory, Daniel Pine. We don't know a lot. So A, do you create one? And B, in your backstory, does he ride motorcycles?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I could take the elements of the script and the story, and I can create a backstory. You know, his father's a certain person. He grew up a certain way. A certain amount of things have happened to him through his life that, geez, I can't talk a lot. There's not a lot I can say, but I can create a backstory, and I did create a backstory. And a lot of it's there if you look for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was born on a motorcycle.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's got to be tricky.
Yeah.
That's something I don't know if I've seen in a film. That could be somehow a sequence somewhere.
Use your coin.
I'll use my coin to get it. I'll give it to you on the way out. I do want to ask you, though, I'm always curious when a director also does all these action stunt sequences, how do you know when to end one? How do you know how long a sequence should go and when you've got it or if it becomes too much?
It's a good question. It's every one is different. It's really the experience and emotion of where you feel the audience is the best point of them having a release. So, you know, for me, the longer takes, the longer shots is more for the audience's feeling of it than it is, I want to do a one shot. I want to do a long shot. I want, you know, it's really the experience. I always picture that the audience is kind of doing this.
Yep.
Hopefully, if it's done well, and if they're you know kind of grabbing to their seat, and when's a good time for them to go, oh my
Right.
gosh, you know, is when we go to the next.
Then what does it say about me? Because I also do this. So what does it say about me that I could have?
Oh,
a few more ice skate slicing and dice. I could have done it.
That's a move too.
I'll take this, or I'll take
Or
this.
you'll take this.
Yeah,
One or
if
the
you're
other.
doing that, I'm doing okay.
Rules.
And consequences.